This episode is brought to you by SD Sober Living. If you or someone you know needs a safe, supportive recovery home, then reach out to SD Sober Living at www.sdsoberliving.org or call 619-334-9869. That's 619-334-9869. Come get some fuck fentanyl and some San Diego recovery at SD Sober Living. Hey everyone, I want to take a moment to talk about something really important, mental health and addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health or drug addiction, especially if they're facing chronic relapses or have a history of bouncing in and out of treatment centers, I want to recommend Baja Rehab. Baja is a premier lockdown treatment center located just 45 minutes from the San Diego border in beautiful Mexico. I've had the opportunity to visit their facility, and I can tell you firsthand, it's not only stunning, but also equipped with everything needed for recovery. They offer comprehensive medical detox and have a dedicated team of drug counselors and specialized therapists. If you are ready to take the first step towards healing, call Shalom, the intake director, at 619-855-6368. That's 619-855-6368. Your loved ones deserve a second chance, so don't wait until it's too late. Reach out to Baja Rehab today.
Please don't ask me who or who you think I am. I could live without that. I'm just a modest man. Meet me at the corner and tell me what to do, 'cause I messed up on you. And had I known all that I do now, I'm guessing we're through now. Receding into the forest, I will lay around and I'll wait for you.
Yeah, meet me in the corner. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That was clean.
Hell yeah, it was.
Oh, I can hear myself. This is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you decided to put the headphones on.
Yeah, I like them.
Okay. I'm Luis Romero. I'm the Fuck Fentanyl guy, and this is the Fuck Fentanyl podcast. And I got my homie Andy here. How you doing,
up?
dude?
Good.
It's good to have you, Dan.
Hell yeah.
A good little South Bay local as well.
Yeah, dude. I don't know anybody else who lives in Chula Vista right now.
Really?
Well, everybody I used to get high with, or just grew up with in general. They either moved out, or they're dead,
Right.
or they're still getting loaded, and I don't really talk to them.
Right.
So coming down and visiting somebody who's sober who lives in like deep in Chula Vista
Yeah.
is interesting.
And I grew up here too.
Yeah. I would say where I grew up is closer to like Bonita, East Chula Vista. Like, we all went to Bonita,
Yeah.
and like I was on East 8th Street.
Uh-huh.
You can consider that Chula Vista, but I
Yeah.
consider it more Bonita.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those like.
As soon as you
barely-
cross from East 8th Street to regular 8th Street, I would say that's more Chula Vista. Like as soon as you get to Hilltop Drive, you're more in Chula Vista.
For sure.
Like my dad was on Hidden Vista, which you know where the Jack in the Box and the Sports Authority was off 8th Street.
Yeah.
So his house is like right there on the left.
Oh,
like as soon as
okay.
you take a left, he's like the first left.
Oh, no shit.
And my mom is like 2 lights past that.
Oh.
They divorced when I was younger.
Oh, and they lived right by each other too?
Yeah, they stayed close.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, they stayed like a mile away from each other.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I actually used to work, that's by the Terra Nova, right?
Terra Nova, yeah, that's where my dad lives.
I used to work around there at that restaurant for what?
Which one?
Delish.
Delish, really?
Yeah. I
Oh,
worked there for, it was like my second job ever. And
Hell yeah.
yeah, it was, they wanted me as a cook, but I had already did it. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to, I decided to stuck with doing dishes. And then I did prep a little bit. I was, so that was as far as I'll take it. I was like, I'm not doing the line, but I'll do the prep stuff. And then I was a busser.
What was the manager's name? Was it Nick?
Yep. Yeah, he was a fucking asshole, dude. That dude was like he was cool with me for the most part, but like
I dated a chick who worked there. I remember she would talk about Nick.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was very infamous.
Yeah.
He's not there no more.
It's a regular perverted restaurant manager guy.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
He'd just be fucking chilling in this fucking little table by himself with his beer, just like, and then just when he wants to be an ass to people, he'd be an ass.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel like such a bad manager then.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at work most of the time.
Yeah.
Like 90%.
It's like we were talking about earlier. It's like try to be more accountable for our careers and our jobs.
Yeah.
Get sober.
Yeah, and it's a struggle. Like my first job was a telemarketing job because I wanted to get out of restaurants.
Yeah.
That was 10 years. It was actually dishwashing, and then I got sick of the dishwashing job because it was like $300 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got this, and I wanted a 9 to 5 so I could go to meetings at night.
Oh yeah.
The first time I got sober, I just did like 100% work. Like that was like my whole program, and I didn't stay sober.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like part of that is because I didn't make like meetings or recovery like a part of my life, and
Right.
I kind of did my own thing. I was like, cool. Like I don't do drugs, I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Right.
And it worked for a while, and until I relapsed, and I lost my. I can curse on here, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
Hell
This is the fuck fentanyl
I know.
podcast.
Okay. I'm so used to when I'm talking about anything recovery related. Sometimes there's meetings like, oh, no cursing. I'm like, all right. I hate no cursing meetings. I think it's
usually old
retarded.
school AA.
Yeah, and I got sober in pretty old school A, so
Yeah.
I know how to dance around it, but
Yeah, no,
I don't like to.
I go to one usually. I slept in today and I didn't go this morning, but usually I go to one at the Pioneers Sunday.
Oh fuck, man!
And it's very like I'm not sharing about anything mess related. I'm not cursing.
Yeah.
I'm just
Those helped me because it helped me kind of get some of the knucklehead behavior out of me when I got newly sober. Now I like ones where I like that are a little bit more like 50-50, like half lax, half serious.
right.
You know,
Like that perfect little mix.
I like to chill when I get to a meeting.
Yeah.
Like my home group, it's like, yeah, we need try not to curse, I guess, but I feel like we're pretty. I don't know, we're pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had to do a speaker meeting one time without cursing. That was fucking.
Yeah, I've done that. I've
challenging.
done that before too. Like my 45 minutes without cursing.
Without cursing.
Yeah, it's rough.
And I mean, I liked it though because I got so used to it, like just talking how I normally talk, and it's like, well, you know,
Well, it's good. It's like, it taught me how to like talk around more sensitive people.
right.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah,
Helped me fit into society a little bit more.
a little bit more, yeah.
Yeah, especially not having any experience doing anything and just getting loaded for like years. You know, like when I get loaded, I don't really work. Like I steal stuff and I end up going to jail. Then I get out and then I start out just panhandling. Then I need to steal something. Then I go to jail again because I get caught. And I always thought I was a really good thief. I still honestly, like, the stealing was harder to. The
Give up?
obsession to steal
Yeah.
is harder for me sometimes than the obsession to get loaded because like
Really?
because stealing was like a rush.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was like, dude, there was nothing better than taking somebody else's stuff and getting away with it and not having to work and going and getting high off that for like a week. You know, like that was like and I could, as long as I did it, you know, a few times a week, I never had to work.
I felt that too, dude, for the longest time.
And then I started going to jail and I was like, maybe I'll just start panhandling because panhandling you can't really go to jail for.
You know, what kind of got me to stop stealing was when I did my last stint.
Yeah.
And I was looking at 4 years. I did a little time, but
Yeah.
I was looking at 4 years. But I'd seen so many dudes in there getting like terms, like legit.
Mhm.
They get sent to prison for
Yeah.
stealing, and I was like, oh fuck that, dude. Like
Yeah.
there was a guy that got, I believe it was 32 months for protein bars.
Protein bars?
He stole protein bars.
Man, you got to steal a lot of protein bars, I feel like. That was a while ago.
Dude.
Now it's probably a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, no, yeah, they wouldn't even give you a ticket, probably, dude.
Yeah.
They'd just be like, just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that was the whole thing. And panhandling was a nice little hustle too. I did like you just get a ticket that you're not gonna pay.
Yeah, well, I would just walk around with a gas can. Or I would tell people I had a gas can and be like, hey, I'm really, I'm at the gas station. Like, hey, I just need a couple bucks. My car's stuck over on this part of town.
Yeah.
The only crappy part was when people that I would like go to high school with or that I knew they'd see me. I'd have to go hide in a bush or something and wait for them to get gas and leave.
Yeah.
Then I would go ask other people.
The strangers.
Then one time I asked some lady and I told her, I was like, oh, I made up this story. I was like, I have to go meet my mom at her work. And my car got towed last night. It was my 21st birthday. We went out.
Oh, okay.
it was a lie, but and then she followed the whole story. Then she was like, oh, she's like, well, where does your mom work? I was like, oh, San Ysidro. And she was like, is your mom, she's like, what school? And so I told, like a dumbass, I told her, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, I used to work with her. She's like, I'll give you a ride. I was like, no, it's cool. And so she just gave me 20 or 30 bucks, I think, which is it's a huge score for panhandling.
Oh, that's a good.
But that was
you
good.
can end your mission that day.
Yeah, well, and end the mission for that morning.
For that morning.
And then I have another mission later.
Of course.
Because this was like 15 years ago. This is before fentanyl was big. So heroin was like an all day thing. I don't know. When I was getting high, heroin, I feel like it was a lot harder to OD. Like you could kind of you could ease in. You could start chipping and then build a little bit of a tolerance.
Right.
And if you were smart, you would almost never OD a lot of the times, as long as you were, being kind of careful.
Right.
Now, I feel like no matter how smart you are, you just get offed, and like people smoke and die.
Right.
It's so crazy. And I'm not like of the school of thought that like you can scare me into sobriety, but there's a lot less of an allure now to getting loaded. Yeah. Listening to how quick some of these people are dying on fentanyl, and it's like, it's so crazy. Like, and I have friends who have passed away they were just doing coke at a party. And the coke was laced with fentanyl. And I know a lot of normal people who do coke every once in a while. Right. I work with some of my coworkers are a little bit borderline, but there's people I see out, and it's like, hey, we do coke, on New Year's, or we're out with the boys, the bachelor party. We're gonna get an 8-ball between 4 people and get some hookers and have a good time. Right. So a lot of those people I wouldn't consider like a drug addict or an alcoholic a lot of the times.
Not to the length.
Yeah, and so like even a normie can have bad luck and get a laced bag now, and that's what trips me out. And it makes sense because I watch all these people. They're doing kratom and all this other stuff, and I used to think, oh, it's so whack. It's like, why don't you just get heroin? Yeah. And then now I understand why they get the gas station. The fucking kratom, because it's like you don't want to die, but you still want to get high. Right.
It's like the compromise you gotta make.
So after all the shit I talk about it, I would end up being one of those guys. 'Cause I don't want to die. You know what I mean?
That's why some people want to legalize drugs, so you can make them safe. Yeah. And it's not that preposterous of an idea.
No, not really. I mean, needle exchange used to help me.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Stand by the trailer and switch out your shit. Yeah. I would still use fucking dirty needles all the time, but it was nice getting some fresh ones like every once in a while.
Dude, I wear a needle until it fucking breaks off.
Oh yeah, it's doing the Zorro thing where it's fucking going in 3 different fucking directions, but you're still finding a way to hit. Oh yeah, got rust on it.
It'll still work as long as it still work. I've done it all variations where like the plunger literally couldn't.
Oh yeah,
poof, it's like, oh fuck, well, I'm just gonna transfer this into.
Yeah, we don't have no idea how many cc's it's on there because all the fucking ink is worn off. Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But you'll find a way.
We'll find ways to sharpen them too. It's like, go to a needle exchange.
Yeah, and it's wild because the needle exchange was really not that accessible. It was like those 2 days out of the week. It was
the one in North Park.
The one in North Park.
Yeah, by the Urban Pizza or whatever that was, or in the CVS-ish area. Yeah, I think.
And the one by the grocery outlet, or was it the grocery outlet in downtown? Yeah, it was by one of those stores. Yeah, that was the only. That was it.
But the thing is, you need a ride. I would need a ride to get out there, and it's so out of the way. And it's like I would rather just like my thing was I would hop on the trolley. I was on like 8th Street area. Mm-hmm. I would hop on the 709 bus to the trolley. And I'd hop on the trolley for free because you don't have to pay the trolley. You just get off and you see the fucking the guys and you wait for the next stop and then you get on again. Yeah. And then I'd go down to TJ, and then I'd find we would get rigs there somehow. I can't remember.
Oh fuck yeah! They'll sell anything. Yeah, the price is right.
Yeah. It's so crazy. I'm so used to going to AA where I don't talk about dope.
Yeah, right here. This is
I talk about it with sponsees. Like I'll be very open because I happen to get a lot of people who have drug history. Mm-hmm. They get drawn to you because they can, you talk to them after the meeting. Like, oh, you're a dope addict, and you talk to them a little bit. So,
No, I felt really weird going into AA when I went to the Freedom Ranch because
Yeah.
I was like,
Let's talk about alcohol. But
I'm
then
like,
somebody
oh.
told me like, oh, why don't you just replace the word
Yeah.
with heroin, and then it'll all make sense. And I was like, fuck, it kind of does. And also
Right.
when I drink out of control too. Like I'm definitely not a social drinker. Like I'm like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like the reason I started doing heroin is I was 16.
Yeah.
I had been in juvenile hall twice by 16 and then 17.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like those were still fun years. I didn't mind going to juvie. I mean, it sucked at the time, but my life wasn't like that damaged. I was just, I dropped out of high school. I mean, it probably sounds crazy,
Right.
but to me, those weren't like the major consequences. That's like stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll get over this. I'm not even 18 yet. Like, this will happen. But when I was 18, we were drinking, doing coke,
Yeah.
ecstasy, like whatever we could get our hands on. And then there was this house in Chula Vista, my friend's house, and they were all hanging out up in his room, and I was waiting outside. I just got my first car, and I'm used to drinking every weekend and doing like kind of stupid shit,
Yeah.
like just getting faded and fucking crashing a car,
Yeah.
getting my ass kicked, or talking shit to the wrong person, have to run away from 10 dudes and fucking jump over a fence and hide in a trash can because I'm got to get fucking jumped.
Right.
Stupid stuff. Honestly, I'm not gonna say that wasn't fun. A lot of that was fun.
Right.
But I saw these guys, they're getting high, or I didn't know they were getting high. All I knew is I was waiting for them for like 20 minutes in my car, and I'm like, what the fuck are there's like 8 guys doing in a room up there? And then I had this thought, I'm like, if 8 of them are up in that room, it must be something pretty cool. you know?
Right. Yeah.
So I went up and I just fucking went on the door, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, and they put the foil down, and they're like, nah, dude, you don't want this. And I was like, yeah, I do. I was like, fucking give me a hit. I didn't care what it was. I was like, if you guys are doing it up here, like, I want a piece.
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
And so I had no idea it was heroin. I think they might have said like, oh, it's like opium, or
Oh, try to like soften it a
yeah,
little
you
bit.
know what I mean? And
Right.
I think they called it frown or something stupid like that.
Frown.
Yeah, they called it that. I don't know why they call it that, but they were getting high, and I took a hit. I didn't fucking remember. All I remember was when I got in my car, it's like I was high, but I didn't feel like I was about to get a DUI. I just felt like I was so sunk in my seat, and Tupac came on, Straight Ballin', in the beginning,
shit.
the intro to that song. Fuck, I should have had you play that. It's such a good song. But I had this little Honda Accord,
Yeah.
and it felt like I had like 212s in it. Like I just felt like every part of the song, and like I started up the car, and it just felt like badass. And I was like, I've never tried a drug like this, and like and I did it every day until one day, it was like my first or second job
Yeah.
as a pizza delivery guy. And I was like, I don't have time to get this stuff before I go into work, so I'm just going to go straight to work. I didn't realize you get dope sick if you don't do it. But I get to work, and I start feeling nauseous. She's like having me sweep stuff, and I could like barely hold the broom. My fucking palms are sweating.
Yeah.
And I had to go to the bathroom and start fucking throwing up. And she was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I need to eat something. She's like, here's a salad. And I was just sitting there all pale. She's like, yeah, go home. I don't know what's wrong with you. And then fucking Bentley picked me up.
Yeah.
I think I called him. He's like, we're going. He's like, I know what's going on. And he picked me up, and I got well for the first time. So then that was like the first time it registered, like, I need to stay high or else this is the consequence.
Right.
I don't think I was not able to articulate those words, but looking back, that's what happened to my brain. It's like, that's when I realized, fuck, you get dope sick if you stop.
Right.
So it set me on this train of like, I was like I'm not going to call any drug addict, I guess, a normal drug addict, but I was like the drug addicts who I see as kids who are just like smoking weed and getting a little bit too fucked up.
Right.
I feel like heroin, all the tools that I learned in normal getting fucked up, once I became a heroin addict, like they were just like amplified by like 100. Like any thievery I was doing, it's like, cool. Like I know how to get money to get dope. Like I know how to, like every tool in my brain from that point until the time I got sober off of heroin was used to get loaded. Yeah. Like any resource, any tool, any skill that I had to do anything was just like to help me get high, Yeah. And I don't think people talk about this that much. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm just not listening. But
sure,
getting high was like, it was an activity. It was an adventure. You know, even though it was fucked up and it was sad and it was fucking painful and miserable, it was still something to do.
An event. Yeah, no.
So it's a lot of people. It's like, how are you gonna get sober and not like replace that with like something? And so that's where like recovery comes in. It's like, oh, like I need like a new way of life.
Yeah.
Like I need something to replace this. You know, or else
It has a whole lifestyle.
Yeah, fuck, it's a fucking lifestyle change. And that's what I didn't realize the first time I got sober. I thought, okay, if I just quit and just get a job, I'll probably be straight.
Yeah, why
And
not?
a lot of that's true. It's like, you know, it's good to have a fucking job.
Absolutely.
Like there's a guy who wants me to sponsor him right now, but I'm you know, he's got to get. I'm gonna tell him like, hey, you got to go get a fucking job.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Because it's like if we're just sitting, like you need to go take like little actions to like keep yourself busy. Start being self-supporting. Like learn these little life skills.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know. So I'm going like out of. And I'm not. That's not in the fucking in the big book or anything. But
no. But just
I believe in that. It's good. You know, like start slowly getting into society in little ways. Get a dishwashing job. Do something.
No, absolutely.
But it can't be the whole thing for me. So,
yeah,
getting high was my whole fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And living that whole, and everything that came with it.
Yeah, everything that came with it. You know, it's part of my whole fucking personality. It's like you get sober, it's like I don't know what the fuck to talk to people about besides getting high.
Right.
Yeah, I had a sponsor. He's like, dude, don't you offer anything to like conversations other than just like, you know, what kind of drugs you did or tried to sell or do or steal or what kind of, you know, shit you were doing. And then it made me think, it's like, fuck, I don't have anything I don't know anything other than getting high.
Yeah.
Like I'm like an animal, you know?
Right.
Worse.
Right.
So, yeah, it's been a crazy 10 years.
Oh, dude.
It's been pretty cool.
Oh, when was the first time you got into treatment?
Fuck. The first time I went to treatment was a McAllister 21-day detox for juveniles when I was like 16.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I think I went to juvenile hall I got caught with like an ecstasy pill and a bunch of beers in my friend's trunk. Yeah, I was 16. This is 2006. So
yeah.
Around when you were 16 too. When's your birthday?
March 25th.
Okay.
1990.
Oh yeah, I'm November 8th, 1990.
Oh, okay. Kind of the same age.
Yeah, we're the same fucking age. You're turning 36 this year though.
Yeah.
In what? 3 days?
Yeah.
3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 days.
Your days. Your birthday is a day after my dog's birthday. My dog's birthday is March fucking 24th.
Oh hell yeah.
But yeah, I went to treatment as a McAllister 21-day detox.
Mm-hmm.
I told them I was like, I'm just a pothead. I was doing a lot of other shit, but the main thing I couldn't stop back then was weed. Like every time, like I would get on probation, I feel like I was like the biggest fucking pothead. Like I did weed like some people do heroin. Like I was just like, like if I didn't have weed, like I was looking for fucking pipes to scrape resin out of so I could do a fucking resin hit.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of high school for smoking resin with this chick in the girls' bathroom.
Really? Just
resin? She had a pipe with a bunch of fucking resin in it. I'm like, let's go fucking take a hit off
that. Out.
Yeah. And you would hit it. And yeah, I would smoke weed like a fucking crackhead.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, back in those days, weed was just like mostly I mean, you had like chronic and shit, but it was mostly just Mexican homegrown shit.
Well, we would get chronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people Mexican homegrown, but we would find chronic. It was $15 a gram. 3 people would pitch in $5 each.
$5, yeah.
And then we get to smoke a blunt together.
Oh, yeah.
But I was always the guy. It's
Grape
like,
swishers.
I was always the guy. It's like I would pinch .2 and put it to the side so I could have something to smoke later. And it was crazy. Like as soon as I got a hold of like alcohol and drugs, like I dropped out of high school like the same year pretty much. Like in 9th grade. So I got kicked out of regular high school and then I went to Learning Center and then I manipulated somehow Learning Center I just stopped going. Like I figured out how to not get caught by my parents because I would make up lies to the teacher and tell them like, oh, you know, I'm living at this house with this parent now, and then you know, like I would just keep making up weird shit, and
they believed it.
They thought, I think I pulled one over my parents for like the first 3 months, and then they fucking finally flipped out, and they were like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
God.
And yeah, it was yeah, when I was young, I figured out how to manipulate and not go to school. And my mom was very, she was a school teacher, so she was always gone from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You know, so that whole house, I would just like,
it's empty.
I would pretend to get dropped off at school, and then I would walk home.
Yeah.
And I would like meet somebody in the canyon on the way home, and get like a little 5-sack or something, and then I would figure out how I was gonna get high for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And listen to find out who I was gonna hang out with, so we could bump rap music in their car and drive around hotbox.
Yeah.
Very simple. I wasn't a heroin addict yet, but my whole life, as soon as I started getting high,
It was
revolved around getting high, like pretty much immediate. So when I went to rehab,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it's just for weed.
Yeah.
And I completed the treatment because they brought me there in handcuffs from juvenile hall. I did like 1 or 2 months in juvie, and then they brought me there, and I didn't take it seriously. I liked meetings because when they took us to meetings, that's when we were able to ask older people for cigarettes. I don't remember anything I would hear in meetings. All I know is that it was the Lemon Grove Alano Club they would drive us to, because it was called the Odessa House. It was off this street called Odessa Street in Lemon Grove. And the Lemon Grove Alano Club was closed, so they'd bring us there. I don't remember anything in the meetings. And the second time I went, I don't remember anything either. I just remember it was my second time in juvie in like less than a year.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe I was in treatment again. But I knew it was, I think I was getting ready to turn 18. So I was like, as soon as I get out of here, I'm not going to be on juvenile probation anymore.
Right. You aged out.
I could do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, I found a way to get arrested like 6 months after I turned 18. So I was on probation pretty shortly after.
Adult probation?
Yeah, adult probation.
Damn,
Adult
dude.
jail. So it was like between 16 and 21, I don't feel like I think I might have been to treatment maybe 10 or 13 times, whether it was like a 5 or 7 day detox or like a 30-day program.
Oh, no shit.
My last actual like treatment center, I think, was the Freedom Ranch. I don't even know if I'm allowed to count Mesa Vista, only because I would check in for 3 days so many times and just go AWOL. 'Cause I guess I count. I get so depressed when I'm fucking getting loaded. It's like, okay, I want to get sober. Then I get sober for like a day, and then I change my mind. I'm like, fuck, never mind.
Fuck this.
I don't want, because like I wouldn't take care of my teeth. Like all my teeth are fake.
Yeah.
I have 17 fake teeth. So like I would sober up, and like I would feel every ache in my body.
Oh yeah.
I would like look in the mirror. I'd be like, bro, I need a fucking whole new set of teeth. It's like, and then just also, I look back at this later. It's like I just didn't want to fucking live my life. It was a lot easier to get loaded and just postpone growing up or taking care of anything.
Right.
And yeah, dude. So I would change I'd check into Mesa Vista a lot. I was still my mom's insurance because I was younger, but I would just check in, and then I'd fucking make a phone call. Within like 2-3 days, I have somebody come pick me up, and we go get loaded.
No shit.
Yeah. So a lot of little mini treatments, but probably somewhere between 10 and 13 treatment centers total.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
When did you make the switch to smoking heroin to IV use?
Oh man, it was it was fuck. Who the fuck was doing it? I think I think me and there was one buddy who I had. He started before I did, and then it just made more sense because I love doing heroin, and you get higher, and it's like back then. I don't know how much it is with inflation now, but it was like $25 for a half a gram of like good heroin.
Around here.
Yeah,
North County is always different.
Yeah.
It
should be.
Yeah,
they should. I mean?
They have more money.
They should get. Yeah, they got more money. Transportation, gas money to get up there. Yeah, we're closer to the border, so $25. And it's like
that's fair.
A little 0.2 fucking gets you real high. Shooting it up, and you smoke 0.2, you just get higher,
right? And
you feel it quicker. It's like I would shoot up, and as soon as I would fucking pull that thing, as soon as I would like the whole ritual.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like even like I would start salivating, just like knowing like I'm fucking cooking one up right now.
Oh,
like,
dude!
As soon as I get the smell, I feel better. Yeah.
That little steam that comes out of it.
Yeah, I've had so many fucking dreams about getting loaded where it's like it's all the ritual. It's not. I mean, yeah, of course it's what happens.
Yeah, the effect.
The effect, but the whole fucking thing. It's like just like cooking up a shot in some weird fucking bathroom I rented for 25 cents in Mexico on the way home.
Yeah, dude.
I remember one time I mixed up. I think it was Gatorade.
In your shot?
I've shot up dope with Gatorade before.
Really?
Yeah, because it was either that or TJ toilet water, and I was like, "Fuck,
Gatorade."
Yeah, I'm gonna go Gatorade. That's probably why I'm still alive. the electrolytes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but it was that was my thing. So treatment centers. That was the last question.
Oh,
Lot of treatments.
Yeah.
And then switching to needle. Yeah, once I went to the needle, I feel like every drug I did from then on was in a needle. Like my last relapse was initially it was just drinking, and then I started drinking every day, like beers like throughout the day, all day pretty much. And then
Right.
I got drunk enough to where my defenses were down. I was an idiot. I was trying to sell coke sober. Like my first sobriety. And so when I started drinking, it didn't really register to me until I was drunk for like a week. And fuck, I got a bunch of cocaine. It belongs to me. I could just do it if I want.
Right.
And so I did it. And then, of course, to do a bunch of cocaine till like 4 a.m, what I need to do is I need a bag of dope to fucking
go to sleep,
to level it out.
Yeah.
No, not even sleep. I just want to level out the high because I was just too fucking. So I needed to find heroin.
I see.
And I did it. And and then I got hooked on heroin all over again. And it was like very quick. And
it's instant for me.
And so what happened was I was and then I was like, fuck, I don't want to be a junkie again. So I had all this coke. I was like, I'm just gonna shoot coke instead of heroin.
Oh, great
idea. I
idea.
started only shooting cocaine, and then I turned into like a total maniac because all I would do, my whole day would revolve around like doing these little shots of cocaine every 10 minutes. Like every vein in my arm was shot out.
Oh,
But
fuck, dude.
that's part of the fucking high is like looking for a vein, like trying to figure it out, finally finding a vein and registering. It's like, oh my God.
I had shitty ass veins, dude. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, dude. We had this one guy, the only vein you could hit, we'd have to like hang him upside down from the bed.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, it was so gnarly. Like it was like a whole process. Like three of us would have to like hold him
like
together.
Upside down, crucify him.
It was fucking gnarly. But he would do it,
Wow.
But he would mostly smoke, but like when he shot up, it was like this big like ritual. Like,
Yeah.
Try and shoot
all
him
this
up.
work.
It's kind of funny looking back. It was at the time. It was like, oh,
okay.
When you're like really shot out, but you look at some people like that guy's a fucking drug addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better about myself.
Yeah, it's like I might have fucking blown a transvestite for $5 last week, but that guy lives in a tent and he gets fucked in the ass.
Yeah,
like he's worse than me.
He's worse than me. I'm not that bad.
No,
not that bad.
No. So
what was your first stint of sobriety? Like full blown sober?
In 2012 to 2015, I made it dry for 3. I call it dry. Can I put my feet up on here?
Yeah, get relaxed.
Oh, fucking thank God. I had a 3 years and 9 months. So the first time I ever quit was, I went to the ranch. I learned about the disease concept, like, I have like a phenomenon of craving, I have an obsession. And so I just figured the obsession kind of like got removed.
Oh, sure.
So, and it kind of did, like God hooked it up. He was like, hey, I'm going to take this fucking obsession from you, God, whatever higher power. It's like, I just figured I'm cool now.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't have to do anything, really. I didn't say that out loud.
But you thought it.
But yeah, it's like, I can kind of, whatever happened, it worked. It clicked. And so I did some AA and I did some step work, but I falsified my 5th step. Like I didn't share like the whole truth with somebody, so I like left some stuff out. But
oh shit.
Yeah, like I would still go to meetings, but it was kind of like if I had time. Or if I had friends who were going.
Okay.
I didn't really make like a commitment to do any of that stuff.
Was it like a social thing for you?
Yeah, I just felt like it was a kind of part of like a routine, but I wasn't really like locked in.
Okay.
Like I would go, but I kind of feel like it's like a 12-step fellowship. If you don't take the 12 steps seriously and don't actually do them, eventually the 12-step fellowship, it's like if I was going to join a video game club in high school, but I didn't play that video game, eventually the club would be uninteresting to me.
Right.
Or like a book club. It's like if I'm not reading that book, and I think a 12-step program is the same way. Is like, you just lose interest. Like you're naturally not going to gravitate towards these people.
Right.
And there's also like a lot of reasons for not wanting to do the 12 steps. Like, I don't want to tell the truth about that one thing. I don't want to make amends to this guy.
The willingness.
So, the willingness. Like you have to, like there's like a lot of things. Like people will say, I don't want to do meetings.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, they had a parent who did meetings who fucking, was still an asshole, even though they went to fucking AA or NA.
Yeah, I feel that.
Or they have a lot of the times I just think like, they're probably not done yet. But I you know, like, all right, I hate the God thing. I'm like, I don't care one way or another, but
Sure.
it's like some people, that's like their thing.
Oh,
And some
yeah.
people, they're just like, yeah, I just, you know, I don't fucking want to share I don't want to get honest about this. Like, they've never been to therapy. There's stuff they're holding on to. They're never going to tell anybody their whole life. And they know that once you get into AA, you have to like get a sponsor and like actually talk to them.
Yeah.
And the idea that freaks them out so bad.
I feel that.
And I feel like it's not like there's like a symptom of me not like me not going to a meeting is usually a symptom of like another problem. Like usually there's something I'm struggling with that I'm not willing to open up about.
Right.
Because I don't want people to ask me how I'm doing.
Right.
You know, I don't want to go to this group of people and have to fucking get real with them. And even sobriety, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to, you know, wrap myself out for this right now. So I'm
Yeah.
just chill at home.
Yeah,
and
I'm just
fucking
chill
watch
at home.
Netflix. Or I'll bury myself in work, you know. So
Yeah.
you know, it's a kind of a tangent, but
No, I feel that.
yeah.
It's like I'm nice and safe here, so
Yeah.
stay out of there.
Hell yeah.
I got you on that.
That's right.
So, so that lasted. That's when you went to doing the coke
Yeah.
thing and the.
Oh my God. Fucking shooting cocaine to get off heroin. It worked.
It worked.
It worked, but I turned into like a total maniac. And then the thing about getting loaded after having a period of time sober, it's like most of my friends were sober people.
Oh yeah.
So I had to go find my old using buddies.
Oh, that's a challenge.
And like get a hold of them. Like I don't know where they had a lot of them had the same number, but
yeah.
I had to go find them because I was sober for like 3 years. So the ones who were still getting loaded, they were bad off. Like one of them, he was homeless, and so he was just like living on my floor because I had like a little studio. And I was like, but you need company. It's like part of the reason I need company when I'm getting loaded is because first off, it's especially if I'm shooting coke, like I start getting high and I was selling like small amounts of coke. I wasn't like a huge coke dealer. I was selling like grams to fucking pay rent. And
Right.
really, I would like buy an ounce and I would sell enough to like maybe pay rent and definitely get high.
Yeah.
And to re-up, obviously. That's the most important thing.
Keep the game going.
Yeah, but I would sit there in my room and I would make like these long speeches to him that are like 2 hours long. Like I was Tony Montana or something. It was so crazy. So I need somebody to hang out with so they can listen to me.
They can hear you talk and rant.
And oh my God, and he was so fucked up. He was not in a good spot. But even then, he was like considering like, dude, like I want to kill myself. Dude, this is so bad.
I want to go outside. I'll be homeless.
Yeah, because he wasn't shooting coke; he would just shoot heroin. But I needed some company there because he was doing heroin, so he was like the level-headed guy. And I was like, be like the fucking maniac, you know, like every day to me is like I thought I was getting like chased by the cops or like somebody was at the door. I
They were after you?
Yeah, I felt like somebody was after me.
Yeah.
Because I used to be a downer, just a straight up heroin guy. So I was a lot more chill. You know, heroin guys are chill. We just eat our dope and
do your dope, get your nod,
watch Law and Order for 4 hours. You know?
They're lengthy marathons.
Oh my fucking God, yeah. And so. Doing coke, having somebody around, you know, who's willing to fucking hang out with me,
right? And
then like somebody for resources. Like you do make friends when you're loaded, and you learn like what basic friendships are about. And yeah, you get burned by every single one of your friends. And
Absolutely,
you burn them too when you need to.
Yeah.
Like one of my best buddies back then, like we used to take turns. Like we used to steal together.
Yeah,
and then he would steal something that I stole from me. Like I would like steal an iPod, then he would steal the iPod for me while I wasn't looking, and then we would both look for the iPod together. Be like, man, I can't believe we lost that iPod. And then like I'd be at his house like a week later, and I would fucking see his guitar, and I'd be like, I'm fucking taking that thing to the pawn shop.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, my turn.
And then those were all weird amends to make later on in life, but it was like but we still kind of learned like we were still there for each other on some level. That's where like some of the nostalgia is. It's like, man, you know, these are my buddies. It's like you don't realize these are extremely fucking toxic friendships that are like mainly based around heroin that with some little good points.
Right.
You know, like me and Bentley used to hang out and like, dude, like you become like kind of like a best friends because like I feel like we relied on each other for survival on a day-to-day basis. So there's no way to not form a bond.
Right.
But like he would get so high, we'd be in TJ and I would like escape from him. I'd be like, bro, you're on your own with this one. Like I'm not following you down this fucking rabbit hole. Like we would abandon each other.
Yeah.
You know, like I was big on like, it's like, you know, I'm just going to do my thing. I want to cross the border, but I don't want to hang out with anybody who I think's going to get me arrested.
Right.
You know, but not that I'm like not a burn. I'm a burn too, but like I feel like I can handle my my burn a little bit more. It's like I know how to fucking lie for myself. I can't lie for him too.
Right. You're on your own, buddy.
Yeah, I'm very selfish, but like getting loaded, it's like I'm just like all I think about. Like I need to figure out how to safely get loaded and get home and get back in my comfortable little bed at my mom's house, and hopefully sneak in without her noticing that.
Right. That you laughed and
yeah, fucking getting loaded. I never talk about getting loaded for this long. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm getting it out.
The questions inspire me to think about it.
I felt like that a lot with Phil. Me and him, we started dope around the same time.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's sometimes a song will come on. I'll think about one of my best buddies that I used to get high with, and I get sad for him. It's like, fuck. Like, I do genuinely miss a lot of things about his personality. Just like funny little things.
Yeah.
But I just know I can't. There's nothing. We don't have anything in common anymore. It's like I could go hang out and we get lunch, but I'm gonna drop him off after. Like, I'm not gonna go to his house and watch TV in his little fucking dope shack.
Right.
And he's not gonna go hang out with me and my friends. He's got fucking probably track marks, and
Yeah.
he looks like he's a zombie. So it's like
it's like that.
My world doesn't. Our worlds don't
collide. I was about to say
don't.
that.
I mean, you could still miss those people.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't have too many around anymore, to be honest with you. As I'm getting a little older now, it's like most of them die or they go to prison.
Yeah, prison. Or fucking grow up. A lot of them grow up and they just do something else. Like I have a buddy. A couple buddies, like they moved to different states. Some people, I feel like they might not need it. Like I feel like I need a recovery program. Like I needed to really dial in and like take the steps and like get commitments at meetings and sponsor guys and be a total nerd for fucking sobriety. But I know some guys who it's like and like I don't feel like I am able to smoke weed or drink or do anything else. Like I think if I need to be sober, I got to be sober. Like I have some friends who did heroin.
And they
were able to quit doing heroin, but like they're cool with like smoking weed and drinking.
Yeah.
The thing with me is the drink bone is connected to the drug bone, and when I do weed, I love smoking weed, but I know how high I can get with opiates, and I feel like once you really become like an opiate addict, at least for me, once I became like a real opiate addict,
right,
there's nothing that scratches the itch, and like even if I think I'm scratching the itch, there's somewhere in me that really wants to get high a certain way.
Right.
And I'm going to move some shit out of the way so I can get high that way. And I'm going to lie to people. Like the last time I got loaded, it was kind of crazy because
I was about to ask that.
Well, fuck. So I started drinking. And that day that I did coke, it was because so I was out all night, but I was drinking, but I was driving into the gas station on 11th Avenue, like leaving downtown, the little shell that you take a left into when you're going on 11th.
Okay.
I was going north for something, but I stopped at the gas station, put some money in my tank, and I seen this guy, and hadn't done heroin for like 3 years or so, maybe a little longer.
Good while.
It's sober for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years and 9 months. And then I see this guy in this car with his girlfriend, and they're like asking people for gas money. And I look over, and he's got like the war paint on, like he's been smoking off foil, and he's got fucking black shit all over his face. And I was like, oh fuck. And I was like, wait, I'm not sober anymore. So I can do this. Like, it was good,
Sure.
Like I just fucking registered, and so I kind of called the girl over. I was like, hey, I have $5 right here, and I'll give it to you if you give me one hit of whatever your boyfriend over there is smoking.
Whoa.
And she just brought it over, and I was like, thanks. I was like, you bring me some foil? She's like, yeah, sure. So she brought it over. I got high, and it was it was weird because I was just drinking all week. Like I would, have like a 6-pack of Stone IPA, like between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m.
Right.
For me, that's kind of normal. I didn't think that was that bad. But the drinking, it was enough to like start. But I feel like where I really want to go is I want to do dope. Like, and that's been like that ever since I started doing dope.
Yeah.
Because I've been to jail behind my heroin addiction 4 times. In San Diego, at least.
Right.
And every time I get out, I'd have this obsession, like, there's got to be a way for me to get fucked up that's not heroin. I don't want to do heroin anymore.
Sure. Something
I would
like
at least tell myself that, and then like I would get into smoking weed, and I'm usually on probation, so I can't do that anyways. So like I would get into doing something lighter. Like back then, it was spice. Like people would smoke spice to get around the drug test.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Tradition 1, and all of us smoked spice. It was so crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
because
we
they
would
didn't
go-
test for that shit.
Yeah, they didn't test for it. But then the thing is like I get the craving, like I get the itch, so I would smoke spice, and then like the next day I was like trying to sneak out of the recovery home so I go to a party and actually drink, and then I start drinking, and then I pop dirty for that, and I think I got high when I was at Tradition 1 too. I think I made a trip to TJ randomly.
Oh, fuck.
And
That kind of checks out.
yeah, that place was I got out of that was one jail sentence to that into rehab, kind of like you with the ranch.
Right.
So this one they let me into Tradition 1,
Damn.
which is so lax.
Right.
I lucked out.
Shit, yeah. It's like a 3-day blackout or something like that.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember I
had
almost
my own
went.
car and shit.
No shit.
Yeah, I got my car.
Somebody was telling me, I remember when I was at the ranch, like there was a dude that had a car, and then I remember like one of the staff members like, "Oh, you still got your car? Oh man, you're not done."
Yeah, there was this guy at Pathfinders. He would say, he's like, you're a high bottom if you still have a watch. You know,
High bottom, are you serious?
that's high bottom. If you have a watch, that means you're a high bottom.
And
And if you have a car, you're not homeless because you could sleep in the car. You technically have a home.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Shit, there's plenty of people doing that
But yeah,
nowadays.
when I got sober this last time, within like a month of getting loaded, I pawned my car for like $3,000 one time because I was like, you know, I was down bad. I was like,
Right.
I needed to make rent that month, and I needed to find a way to re-up so I could keep getting high.
Yeah.
So I think one night I was like, wait, I have a girlfriend with a car. Why do I need a car?
Oh
You
yeah,
know, so
totally.
and I love that car. It was such a great car. But like in the heat of the moment, I was like, you know what? I'm 25.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to jail, so I'm not gonna go try and do like a lick and try and steal some shit. So I'll just fucking pawn my car. So I posted on Craigslist, and like within like 3 hours, I had some
Damn.
random Indian dude bring me like maybe like $300 less than what I posted it for. But you know,
Wow.
he haggled me a little bit. But yeah, I sold it to him at like 7 a.m.
Fuck.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, I got $3,000 cash. And when you're a junkie and you get like more than $100, and if you
Oh,
get, and
yeah.
if it gets into the thousands,
You
it's
hit
like,
the
you
lottery.
don't even know what to do with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, where do I start?
Yeah.
Like for me, where I start, everybody's always like, oh, why don't you go buy an ounce? Why didn't you buy an ounce? It's like, nah,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna quit tomorrow. I'm gonna just go buy a gram,
Oh.
you know?
Oh, dude,
And then
come on.
I'm gonna chip, you know? Like,
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna do the whole thing. But then I
Yeah.
buy a gram 100 times.
Yeah. Yeah. The same graph.
I buy the same gram 100 times, sometimes 2-3 times a day.
Yeah,
And
you're not gonna
I'm
sell. You don't
quit.
need to sell.
I'm gonna quit after the next one.
Yeah.
So yeah, my car went into my arm, and then so I got sober somehow without a car again. That sucked. And then I always lose my fucking ID. I lose my ID, my driver's license. I
yeah.
usually have like nothing on me when I get sober again. It's like I'll have like the same jacket I've been wearing all week, the same fucking weird clothes, some shoes, which honestly the fucking same shoes I wear, just a random pair of Vans. These ones are just cleaner because I'm not I shower now.
Yeah.
regularly.
Yeah.
I showered before I came here.
Yeah. Yeah. You have good hygiene now.
Yeah, good hygiene. Sobriety and hygiene go.
Yeah, they go together.
Yeah, I work a long shift and I fucking come home. I'm covered in like flour from pizza shit, but I don't.
I like to take a shower after work. It's just
Yeah.
it's always been my ritual.
I've been doing a bath, bro.
Bath.
Doing fucking mental health, physical health. I'll either do a really hot one or a really fucking cold one, depending on because I have a big ass bathtub in my little studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
This is so you can
very
just chill.
luxurious. It feels like I'm in a jacuzzi.
Ooh.
That's the kind of shit I get like a high off of.
Yeah.
Sobriety. It's
Yeah.
like,
Just lay it in
that
water.
and then like an episode of whatever fucking show I'm watching is on, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I got that. I got some ice cream and I got my show. And I used to think like people who live like that are so fucking lame.
Yeah.
But now I'm
right.
like, nope. I fight all week for that little 3-hour
Yeah.
pocket, like where I'm just chilling.
Isn't
and-
that funny? We used to think that, like, oh my god, so lame being
Yeah,
normal.
yeah. One time my dad asked me in rehab, or my dad visited me in rehab, and I was just coming off a sick one. I was really pissed off, and he was like, "When are you gonna?" He's like, "Why don't you just like check in somewhere like long term?" And I was like, and I just shot back and I was like, "Dad," I was like, "What makes you happy?" You know, because like for me, like drugs makes me happy. Like I love doing drugs. And he was like, "You know what, son?" He said, I just like to go home every once in a while and eat a steak, and just enjoy it and just sit there. And I just thought, like, what a fucking loser.
Oh no.
What a lame.
Yeah.
But now I get where he's coming from. Yeah. I'm more of a seafood guy. I'm more of a lobster roll guy, like my weird little obsessions now are like I'll spend all week thinking about a certain type of food, and I won't be satisfied until I get that type of fucking food.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's usually some kind of pizza, to be honest with you. I work in a pizza place and I'm still like obsessed with pizza. But it's like lobster roll or like calamari or like fish tacos from fucking TJ Oyster Bar. I'll be thinking about that all week and I won't be satisfied until and I'll drive. I'll make the drive. I'll bring $40 and just eat by myself something and just I'm so satisfied.
I feel that, dude.
Yeah. So if you think about getting like the way I used to get loaded, I live a pretty normal life if you ask most people right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
I would say that.
Yeah.
So
like I haven't got high or thought about getting high this whole podcast.
Yeah. Oh yes.
It's just that
And
when,
we're
I
like
think, when I
48
think about
minutes.
that little win, it's fucking huge. To think that like, wow, I went a whole hour without thinking about getting high.
Right.
Yeah. I think about it more when I'm like working with the newcomer. I'm like, oh fuck, you're still thinking about getting loaded. I forgot that.
Right.
That's hard to
The obsession.
That's hard to not fucking think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially when you're new. Man.
Yeah. I don't think about it unless I'm like working with new guys. I'm
Like, oh shit.
like, you're in the fucking down in the dumps right now. This makes me grateful.
No, it does, right?
And it makes me want to fight even harder to like keep what I have. I'm like, fuck.
That's so fucking true, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes I think what I have is not that cool. And I remember what I had, and it was way less cool. It was like fearing for my life like every other day, and like always wondering if I'm gonna get caught and somebody's gonna figure out what I'm actually doing.
Right.
Usually my PO or my fucking parents or girlfriend, or if I'm dating a girl.
Right.
God fucking damn. It's nice to be sober.
What drove you to be sober? Like after that last run.
The last run, I was getting evicted from my apartment. I had been to AA before, but I wasn't thinking like, oh, I want to check myself back in and like, do all the stuff. All I was thinking was like, fuck, my only way out of this fucking situation is I got to call my mom and see if I was still 24.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was 25. Yeah, I was 25 and it was my last year of being on her insurance. And I finally texted her. I was like, hey mom, you think I could use your insurance to get into detox again? And I did.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't have a plan after detox. So I'm in detox. I actually went into detox with heroin in my pocket.
It happens.
Because I was like in this mind state like where I needed to like hustle up $1,000. I kept telling myself, because my rent was $850 for like a studio in downtown, which is insane to even talk about. It was fucking kind of cool.
Damn.
Really cool. But I couldn't even fucking do that.
Yeah.
And I was probably selling like an ounce of cocaine almost every day, but I was doing an 8-ball or like a quarter ounce of cocaine intravenously a day, so that I could never make even like $1 off of selling drugs. Like I would just get high.
Right.
Like I would get high all day and then like I'd pass out and then I'd wake up at like midnight to a phone call. And then like if you're selling small bags of cocaine, like gram here and gram there, like you're just driving around all around town like a fucking psychopath.
Right.
So like my activity hours were like from midnight to 4 a.m. So like I'd make enough money so I could re-up. And I would tell myself, oh, I'm doing this because I need to make money. But I'm really doing it because I need to get high.
Right.
So I was like in this mind state like where I thought I needed to get $1,000.
Yeah.
And so when I was in detox, I was still thinking like that. I'm pretty sure I ate a piece of heroin in detox too or something, because I was trying to think of like how to do like a little, what the fuck did they call it? Like a caldito or whatever.
A Carlito?
No, caldito, like a little soup out of the spoon where you
it's a
fucking sip
Carlito.
it. That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was nothing to do it with that I could like figure out. So like I think I just like ate a piece of tar. And I was like, how the fuck am I going to get high? So then I tried to pal up with the other heroin addicts in detox, but they don't want to fucking talk to anybody. They're all doing their own thing, and they were probably getting high. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to hang out with me, so I was like, man, this is fucking lame. So I'm just sitting there with heroin in my detox. I don't know if I fucking flushed it or what the fuck happened. But I know I'm sober now. But I walked into that detox with heroin.
Yeah.
And I was not planning on like staying sober permanently.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just what I need to do to get out of this situation because I'm getting evicted. I know I'm getting evicted.
Okay.
And so now I'm in detox. And so like my parents are like talking to me like, what do you want to do? Like, what are you going to do? Like, you know, my mom's not going to let me live there. My dad has not put up with that kind of shit. Like when I was 18, he completely
he's checked
was
out.
like done. He would give me rides. Like he got me a hotel room one time because he fucking pitied me, you know, felt bad. But he kind of knew how to deal with addicts. My mom, she's Mexican. Really, you know, I feel like with Mexican moms, like they're not going to put their son out on the street unless it's like the absolute last option.
Right.
And I don't think she would have let me stay there, but when they asked me what to do, I just didn't know. And so I think I had this little voice in my head where it's like, why don't I just say yes if they offer to like help me with anything? Because I just didn't have any fucking options that I could think of.
Right.
And I feel like last time I got sober, I was still kind of trying to like I think my main failure the first time I got sober was like I could never just say okay. Like you would offer me help with something, I'd be like, well, what about this kind of help? Why don't I do this help? Like, and I think I got to a point where I was like, if they let like what I didn't want to do last time was I did not want to go to Pathfinders. I was like, no way. I don't want to fucking I don't want to live at Pathfinders for fucking 9 months. Like, let me do a 30-day and fucking move back into my mom's and figure it out. That's what I did. And I stayed sober for a while, but there's like this thing, some people will call it like a surrender, where I think the best thing that I could have done is what happened was I just started saying okay. I think my parents were like, you know, we'll pay for you to like get into like a sober living like the first couple months if that's what you need.
Okay.
That's what I said. I said okay. What you just said right now.
Yeah.
I just fucking said. I said okay.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't like excited about it, but I was like, I think I'm just gonna say okay to the next thing. Because I know that's what I didn't do last time. And I think there was this question in my head, like, why did I not stay sober last time? And I think part of it was like, I just wanted to like run the show. And like, I was not willing to like do something that was uncomfortable to me to save my own life. And I think I was at a point where it's like, I know I can't get loaded. I'm not excited about being sober, but there's something like, I know that I need to be sober. Right. And that I think there's a willingness that came out of nowhere to just to stop being full of shit for even just like a second.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I need help with that, you know?
Oh, shit.
And I think that's the miracle. Is like being broken down mentally or physically or however like everybody's bottom is a little bit different.
Right.
I was a lot more on my ass the first time I got sober. Like legally, I was still on probation. I was if I got loaded, I was gonna get caught and I was going to go back to jail, which usually happens, but that motivated me a little bit. And this time it was more of like an internal motivation. Like I just think something in me, like this last run, I think I noticed because I think there was something in me where I'm like, if I have enough money, I'll just be fine. Like that's all I need. It's not that I have a drug problem. I have a money problem. I just need money to get drugs.
Right.
And so this last time I had as much drugs as I wanted. For the most part, like, I mean, I was fucking about to be homeless, but I never ran out of dope for like 3 months. And I've never had a period in my life where I went 3 whole months and had dope the whole entire time. So it was like crazy to me that I still fucked up and that I was having to get sober again. And it's like, so there's no amount of dope. There's no amount of money that's going to fix it. There's no, and then I also know it's like, I don't, like whatever I did to stay sober last time, I was like, it didn't work. So it's very fucked up to feel like you can't trust your own mind. And I feel like that's what I was. It's like, I don't trust my brain. I'm just going to like pick somebody and latch onto them and like fucking have them help me. That's what I did. And it's very primal and weird, but it's like I just needed to say yes to accepting help. And everybody's help, I think, is different. Like some people, like their help is not going to look the same way as mine. Some people have a different problem. Like there's certain people that I just think as soon as you start saying okay and like to what's in front of you, like some kind of magic happens. It happens today, fuck, in my life. Like if I just do what's in front of me, everything else works out. When I start future tripping or start, you know, trying to make weird little negotiations, my life gets more complicated. I feel like my life's very simple when I just do what's in front of me. And that's the principle that I think that saved my life. It's like, all right, I'm just going to say yes. I moved into this sober living.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I stayed there, and I was like, I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to set a time limit. you know, and I don't think I said that out loud, but I think in my heart I was like, I don't care how long I live here. If this is what is in front of me, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And I stayed there for like 10 months.
Okay, that's a good amount of time.
Yeah, I think that's like a good amount of time, and to like assimilate back into society, but also have like a little bit of a structured living, like where I had a curfew.
Yeah.
I had you know, like there's house meetings I would have to go to. Obviously, you drug test and
Right.
the camaraderie of getting sober with people and around people who are none of them stayed sober.
Oh shit.
But we all were trying to stay sober.
Right.
And so I always had somebody to smoke a cigarette with when I got home.
Yeah.
Like if it was just me by myself, like I don't know where my head would have went. But these guys who, even though they didn't stay sober, being in a sober living with them helped us all stay accountable during that time. So like having that helped. And so I think things clicked at the right time. And I have a friend, he's like, you're going to get a little moment of clarity, you know, like when you're out there getting loaded.
Yeah.
Just remember, a moment of clarity, they call it a moment because it's just a moment, it goes away. So like if you get a moment of clarity, you need to capitalize on it and like do something about it, you know?
Yeah.
So like if you're having this thought, you know, like, fuck, I should get sober, do it right now. Because who knows when that thought might not come again for like 3 fucking years. Because I know for me, it's like once I get like once that thought goes away and I like get back, I feel like I get sucked back in. Like the powerlessness when it comes to heroin. It's like, I feel like you get loaded and then you just look up and you're like, where the fuck did the last 3 years of my life go?
No,
That's how, you know, it's powerful.
No,
it had power over me.
It does.
Yeah. I still think it does today. Like I have a fear of getting loaded.
Not making it back.
Yeah. And I just have a fear that like, if I don't like stay vigilant with cause I'm, you know, you've seen it too. What are you sober 13 years now?
Yeah.
Like how many friends you see between like 5 and 10 fall off? Fucking bunch, dude. And it's like, you think somebody who's 5 years is out of the woods, but like, I have, well, fuck. Like as a normal person, be like, oh, that guy's got 5 years. He's fine.
You're good.
You're good. You don't need to do any of this. And so I like most of my friends, like I had 3 friends recently who had like almost 10 years or like a little bit over 10 years.
Yeah.
All 3 of them went out within like a year. And like some of them, like they went out before, but they like just started getting honest about it. But
sure.
What happened to me is I was not doing that much for my recovery, and I was like watching them, and I had this little moment of fucking clarity where I'm like, dude, I'm just like them. Like I think like they do. We talk about the same stuff. I get loaded like them. If anything, I'm worse than like 1 or 2 of them sometimes.
Right.
If they got loaded, like I am very susceptible to get loaded again. So I think I've gotten, not going to say more scared. Yeah, I guess a little more scared of like a realistic fear of like, dude, if I don't do what I need to do, like there's nothing stopping me. And then like, dude, I've learned so much stuff in the last 10 years. Like there's so many new weird crafts that I haven't tried getting loaded.
Yeah.
Like they do these weed pens now where you just smoke weed out of a pen.
Yeah.
You know?
I've seen some kids do it.
Yeah, they fucking do it at my work. Like they turn around, I'm like, what'd you just do? They hit the pen. I do it with my vape, my nicotine vape, but
Yeah.
you know, but yeah, like all this stuff. Like last time I got loaded, I was just tripping out that you could buy weed on the street without a medical card.
Yeah, walk right in.
And like before, I used to have to like get like a doctor's note to get like a medical card and spend like $100 to do it. And then like still kind of look over my shoulder.
You can do that online now.
Yeah, now it's fucking legal. So like watching legal weed happen, tripped me out.
Yo, fuck yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? I can get high and just like, there was this guy I saw and he was handing out business cards in downtown. I was like, wait, and I asked him, I just started getting loaded again. I was like, I can just buy weed off you?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, you live around here? I'm like, yeah, I live right upstairs right here. He's like, yeah. He just showed me his briefcase. He's like, I'll come up. We'll fucking roll a blunt right now.
Wow.
I was like, I don't need a medical card. He's like, no, it's legal. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like that on top of like whatever, all the new shit that's came out lately over the last 10 years, I feel like I would have to try all of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or, I don't know if I'd get through all of it. I'd probably just land at I'd probably land at fentanyl. Maybe I'd fucking die.
Right.
But yeah, dude.
No, yeah.
Like the fear of like, I just have this feeling. It's like I don't know. I hear people say like, oh, you know, like at least I know where to go back to. It's like there's not like a guarantee thing in my head. It's like I don't know if I get loaded that like the first thought I'm gonna have is like, oh, let's go to a meeting tomorrow. It's like I'm probably not gonna think that.
No,
It's
probably
like-
not. Probably not.
I don't know.
Time to
Like
announce
my
myself.
history just tells me that like once I get loaded, all I'm gonna think about is getting loaded until
Something
I get
bad
stopped.
happens.
Like I get stopped by something. It's not like, I think I'll turn myself in today. It's like, no, I have no other option. I must check into treatment.
I had that thinking, dude, when
Yeah.
I relapsed in 2000. I only had one relapse.
Yeah.
Because I never really got clean before.
Yeah.
I walked from my mom lives on J Street.
Yeah.
Right by the 5 freeway.
Yeah.
I walked from there to the jungle in National City.
No, fuck. Yeah.
And then, so it's a good little 5 miles.
When you say the jungle, what intersection do you mean? Because I listened to you talk about this on Bentley's podcast.
Yes. Because there's actually several, it has moved. It has migrated. So at the time, this is where Phil lived. It was right. Okay, man. So I'm trying to think what would be the best way because it's so in the cut. It's right by Plaza Bonita, but how I would enter it is like there's a giant.
Oh, where all the people go tagging and shit like that?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay. Where Nosotros is,
Yeah.
you go down that hill, and there's a big ass bridge, the 54 freeway.
Is it by where, what the fuck was that
That-
fitness place called? Bally's or something like that?
Oh,
What the fuck was it
It
called?
was a trailer thing. It
Oh,
was a
KOA.
KOA.
Oh,
yes.
by the KOA?
Right by the KOA. That's how you enter it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of fences and shit, and you walk down that. It's like a bike path kind
Yeah.
of thing. So you go in there and you walk down that bike path. That's like a good, almost a mile of itself. I would say
Yeah.
a half mile for sure. So when you go through that way, you pretty much see Plaza Bonita Mall. You see the 805 freeway. In the jungle, you make a right, and you go through these fucking bushes, and it's just a huge elaborate encampment.
Hell yeah.
And when I was and my buddy Ernie, I don't know if he's still alive, but
Yeah.
but Ernie had like a tree house, like a Swiss Family Robinson style, like tree house,
Fucking
like
gnarly.
yeah, dude, like it was like how you entered it, you had to like squat in, and like after you kind of go through that little level, it's like kind of regular level after that, and we that's where like in the encampment, there's like different like groups. That would be like the group of heroin addicts, the group of tweakers, and the group of drunks.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So everyone kind of stuck to their like drug of choice.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know, and then so I went and I got out of Crash in 2012
Yeah.
November.
Mm-hmm.
I walked to the heroin treehouse.
Yeah.
And then
oh my god, it
I
sounds
did-
so intense.
Dude, I did 10 cents. That was it. But the
Jesus fuck.
entire walk, dude, I literally was just like, I'm gonna do one. I'm just gonna do one.
Yeah.
And then I'll go and I'll tell on myself. I actually had that thinking into it. Like I'm do one, then I'm gonna go to a meeting or talk to somebody. But as soon as I did that issue, fucking like fuck that.
Yeah. Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about that, and it's like the savagery that you have to go through to get loaded. Like a lot of that's like attractive to me. It's like I liked going into these weird spots.
Yeah,
like
it
having
was-
to like the first time I ever got loaded in Mexico was because my Connect in San Diego, they probably changed their number or something, had to get a new burner phone or something, or they just didn't answer that day.
Mm-hmm.
And which always blew my mind. It's like, why isn't the Connect answering? Oh my god!
Oh, Sunday?
It's like,
Oh,
I
the
don't
Lord's
fuck-
Day.
Yeah, probably.
The Lord Day.
But all I knew is I'm like, dude, I got like 17 or 20 bucks on me.
Yeah.
I live in like Chula Vista area. I have a car.
Mm-hmm.
I bet if I just drive into Mexico, I will find heroin. And
Absolutely.
nobody guided me or anything. I was just like, I just had this natural instinct where
Really?
I was like,
Spot it.
I'm just going to drive south. I'm going to park my fucking car. I'm going to get out. And I shit you not, as soon as you get out of your car, if you look like a junkie, somebody will find you and direct you to heroin eventually.
No way.
Like, what's quick? Yeah, dude, I just parked. There's taxi driver. He's like, hey, what's up, Wedo? He's like, you need something? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, come this way. So
No
he brings
shit.
me for free. Just drops me off in this little plaza behind where the McDonald's used to be, and all these little souvenir looking shops.
Yeah.
They're all just fronts. They're all selling these like pots and pans and pots, like little ceramic pots and blankets.
Yeah.
But behind that, there's a little shack, and they let you into the little shack, and it's just like 3 or 4 dudes, all fucking white dudes from San Diego usually.
Of course.
Probably North County, most of them.
Yeah.
getting high and just fucking nodding out. And then, they let you get high in there for like 20, 30 minutes and they kick you out if you're too bad. But like, I would just go there and I was like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, how much you need? I'd be like, fucking half gram. Here's this. Like I traded like a phone charger and $20 for like a half gram.
Oh, damn, dude.
And then they're like,
that was way too much.
They're like, you need a rig? And I'm like, yeah, fuck, you can get a rig. But like all that figuring out was very exciting to me. So it was like, wow, I just unlocked like a new fucking. It's like when I was younger playing video games. Like, wow, I found a new level.
Yeah,
like it's sick,
The secret level.
So like if I were to find like a jungle, you know what I mean? Like, oh fuck, I'm in the jungle.
Yeah,
badass, like that's an adventure. Like when I was younger, when I was just smoking weed, like we had the canyon. And the canyon had like these little pockets. It's like where we had all these like little milk crates set up and like a bong hidden in the fucking bush. And so it's like an adventure. You go through the canyon, you meet people, you find somebody else who like has this different kind of weed, like you find somebody who's like has this way to get money, like oh, I know how to steal from Ralph's and we can get these bottles and sell them. Like you have this, it's like a video, it's like an RPG in your fucking life, And some of that was like attractive to me. It's like I liked fucking going on a mission for the fucking day.
I love the mission.
And so being sober now, I was thinking about this on the drive and about how heroin addiction, and specifically heroin addiction, has shaped my life in a positive way because I'm sober. Not if I was still fucking loaded, but because I'm sober.
Yeah.
I go on a vacation with people, and if shit goes south, we don't get the room that I want or that we want. It's like not available.
Yeah.
I have the normies. It's like, oh my God, what the fuck's happening? I'm like, I'll sleep on my car. I don't care. I'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've done that so many hundreds of times that like the fact that like I have anywhere to sleep or, like AC in the room or, like I have enough money to like go to McDonald's across the street and buy myself a fucking breakfast sandwich in the morning.
Right.
I feel like I'm like overpaid. And like the fact that like when like meeting people who have never been through any like adversity in their life, it's like, yeah, like this problem didn't seem that bad. Like I used to be strung out on heroin and like in survival mode every day. So like, if you're telling me that like I'm gonna be a little bit broke because like I forgot that I had to pay my registration and I'm $300 short of what I normally am this month, like no, I've been way broker than that before for longer periods of time. So like, yeah, if you're telling me like I have to wait 2 days until payday for me to like go buy the cat litter box that I want, it's like, oh, like certain things I look at in a very positive way that drug addiction has shaped my life because it's like you have a different way of looking at things that the average person doesn't. Yeah. Like when I hear about the jungle, I'm like, oh, it's exciting. Some people are like, oh, that's fucking scary. I'm like, no, look at that little encampment. Look how creative that is. It's so cool. Like when I walk, like there's a homeless guy who smokes crack in my little stoop. His name's Curtis.
Yeah.
And I know his name because I'm not fucking scared of him. He's just fucking smoking crack.
Yeah.
Some of these fuckers are scary, but Curtis, when I walk out with my dog, I have a big black German Shepherd. He said hi to him. He's like, man, that's a good looking dog.
Yeah.
I was like, thanks, man. I said, what's your name? And so he put the crack pipe down and he was like, I'm Curtis. I said, Curtis, I'm Andy. And so I always say hi to Curtis.
Yeah.
But it doesn't weird me out that he's smoking crack. It would maybe if I had kids.
Right.
But I'm a single dude living. I just walk into my studio. And whenever I'm walking by with the dog, he moves the crack pipe, and I just know as a drug addict that the reason why that spot is good is because in the stoop it blocks the wind, so he can fucking light his shit in there. And it's dark; it's not lit, so like he's not just like on display. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't fucking own the building. If he wants to smoke crack on the stoop,
right.
Go ahead. I bought him an Easter present
that's
like
nice.
a year ago because I won like $300 at the casino. I was like, I'll spend $25, get him a little gift card.
Yeah.
And so like I have a outlook on life that I feel like the average person doesn't have, and I owe like 90% of it to fucking drug addiction. So
yeah,
I was reflecting that on the drive on the ride home or on the ride here because I was thinking about my life.
No, absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, it's like badass. Like
all the problems we have are kind of like problems.
Yeah, like there's a little cat outside of your fucking
the
complex, and I was like, I got a phone. I can take a picture of this cat. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post a story on like my Instagram later and like, and I can do that because I'm not like hiding from anybody that I owe $1,000 to right now.
Right.
I'm like having to dodge. Except for Chase Bank, I think I owe Chase Bank like $1,200 right now, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, Chase ain't tripping.
I don't think Chase is gonna.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You're not gonna send the goons after me.
No, I don't think so.
No, at least not yet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. So when's your clean date, dude?
March 18th, 2016. So I just hit 10 years 4 days ago.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking gnarly.
Feels good?
Feels great. 10 is a cool milestone.
It's a cool milestone.
There's other milestones that didn't really hit that much because I'm like, just another day, you know. But 10, I feel like double digits is like, all right, like I've stayed sober for a whole decade, and I can't not be proud of that. Like there's something like I'd be humble, but it's like
Right.
I feel like that's an accomplishment for me. And like I didn't even, like my friends invited me out to like celebrate, and like they threw this little party for me and a couple other guys. I didn't even care about the party. I'm just very grateful to have 10 years sober.
Hell yeah.
And you know, I wouldn't trade it for anything. My sobriety is the most important thing in my life. And I say that out loud to like remind myself, but I also pretty much most of the time am keeping that in the forefront of like every decision that I make. Like dating, it's like if somebody drinks, it's not like a deal breaker, but it's like if your main activity is drinking for fun,
it's probably not gonna work.
You know, I'm gonna have a different lifestyle. So like like I'll probably opt out of that. Or like if somebody's like actively like doing too much cocaine, it's like there's like fucking cocaine. Like when you're sober, somebody who's on fucking blow talking at you is the most annoying like, even like fucking sober people talking at me sometimes. I'm like, bro, chill.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but now it's like there's like my tolerance for stuff like that because I don't live that kind of lifestyle. Like if I was doing blow with them, I'd fucking chat it up too probably.
Yeah.
Or just be fucking weird and go to my house and fucking just do more blow. But you know, like there's certain things like I keep sobriety in mind in everything that I do. I have to. And I feel like I'm pretty honest at work, and like with even like I meet normies, it's a pretty quick discovery that I don't drink or use drugs because I'll bring it up. And I used to be more ashamed of it when I was newer, but I think
no shit.
Part of like this movement and like stuff like how you're doing, bringing awareness to like, and I think just society in general over the last 10 years, not that it was bad 10 years ago, but I feel like it's even more accepting of people who are in recovery for alcohol or drug problems.
Right.
That most people are proud of you. It's pretty rare that somebody's like, what the fuck? You go to 12-step meetings, you're a fucking weirdo. Like most people are like, oh, thank God, you know, my uncle died from that. Or, you know, I have a cousin who just he's in fucking prison for stealing for fentanyl right now. And so
no, you're totally dead on.
And then like meeting other fucking people with like weird problems that I'm like, I'm glad I don't have that problem. I'm glad I'm just a drug addict. You know? You're out of your fucking mind, bro. You know,
I feel it too. I feel that one too.
Yeah.
So, hey, I mean, I'm fucking crazy, but I couldn't.
At least there's a solution to my problem. You know, like you don't even know what your problem is, and I don't even know if there's a solution.
And I don't know.
You know,
work it out with you and God.
Yeah, like I have friends who are like addicted to fucking getting married and then going and cheating on their wife. It's like, bro, why'd you get married? Like that's a problem. Like that's like half your money, bro. Every time you do it, you're fucking crazy. You know,
especially living out here. Why the fuck would you want to get a divorce?
Yeah, just stay single so you don't have to cheat. But there's like a lot of things like just being in sobriety for a while. You just learn, and you like. There's no replacement for just staying sober. I feel like because if you're sober, you're gonna run into like people and have like new experience. And I just feel like watching the world and it's a lot easier for me to talk about any of my past because I just don't like, I know that what this person thinks of me is not going to affect me that much. And I know it's more important for me to like be honest about stuff like that because it might help somebody.
Right.
You know, somebody else like at work, everybody knows I'm sober. I hire on average between like 19 and 23-year-old kids who are all like, there's one of them I think is a fucking alcoholic, like pretty bad. Okay. And so I'll throw shit at, like, and I'm open about being sober, and I do feel like it helps me in that environment. First off, because they know that they can't fucking really pull one over on me like they can with other people. I'm like, I know fucking know what you're doing in the bathroom. You know all the tricks. You can kick rocks with your fucking excuse. Fuck you. Yeah. But you know, like I'll offer to take people, hey, if you ever want, I'll take you to AA. You know, I'll take you to a fucking meeting. You know. Yeah. And it makes me more useful because everybody's touched on some level by fucking alcoholism or drug addiction, and so I'm not gonna say I'm proud of it. I'm like posting every day. I mean, you have your whole thing, so obviously you're posting every day, but like it might, but I'm not scared to. You know, it's not like something where I'm like, fuck, like I don't want people to find out that this used to be me. It's like, oh, like I just know it's like it's part of who I am. That's the best thing about, I think, having a period of sobriety is I'm a lot more okay with like what has happened because I've been out of it for so long. It's just it's part of my life. It's a part of my story. Right. And if I can share, like I get the biggest charge out of being able to share something with somebody that's going to help them. It's like better than money. Yeah. It's better than money. It's better than, you know, getting the girl or anything. It's like there's the certain charge about knowing that like my past can be like useful to somebody and help them not suffer.
Hell
good stuff.
Dude. I feel that, dude. I was just out in OB and somebody told me they remember something I said, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even remember what I said.
Like somebody would be like, oh yeah, you gave me a ride home and I was really down and out one time and you were talking to me. I don't even fucking remember doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
At all.
I don't even remember that car.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what car I was driving, you know? Yeah, I might have even been pissed off about doing it, but I did it anyways.
I probably thought, oh, you motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah. Like there's guys that I've like sponsored before that I forgot that I sponsored because it was like, you know, 8 or 9 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And like there was this kid that I was working with who was living at the ranch.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember where I recognized. I thought I sponsored him, but I guess he was just my roommate in sober living. But he remembered me.
Oh fuck.
I remembered his face, and it's like, you know, our experience can be helpful. And yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's a chill life.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you so much for coming on here, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I really appreciate you, man. And
I did this shit on 3 hours sleep, but I was like, I'm super happy. I'm super happy you accommodated to my weird.
Oh, don't even try.
Noon on a Sunday, so I would have played hooky from work to go do this because I'm a manager, so I can finagle a way to like leave for a couple hours, but I would have had to kind of go self-will run riot to escape work for 3 hours to come do this. I wouldn't have made an excuse. I would have told them what I was doing, but somebody would have been pissed off at me.
Sure.
But the luck of the draw was like, okay, like somebody called out, so I have to be there. I can't fucking sneak away. But you accommodated to this because I wanted, after Bentley told me, I was like, yeah, I want to do something. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he was and then when I got called, I was like, oh fuck. And so you being able to switch the time fucking was cool.
Oh yeah, I've been looking forward to this one for a while.
Thanks,
bro. So I was like, oh yeah, don't trip, dude. I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah. And congrats on 10 years, dude.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Woo.
Thank you.
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Hell yeah. Bye, guys.